Well, welcome. Thank you for clicking on my video. This is my page, Budget Friendly Pours. This is something new that I've been wanting to do here on YouTube. I've never done YouTube videos before, so please bear with me when I fluke up saying something that maybe makes no sense. This is my first time in front of a camera actually trying to submit a video here on YouTube. I'm doing this as a hobby. I've always kind of wanted to do it. And my whole point in this page is to literally do exactly what my page channel actually states for budget friendly pouring. Finding budget friendly whiskeys that are good to drink, that's good for your buck. So we're going to be trying out in this page different whiskeys that can range, well, not only budget, but can also be a little more in the pricier range for those that are looking for those. I know that there's a lot of different reviews out there on whiskeys and so on and so forth. So, and I respect them all. They all got different styles. They all got different tastes. So I guess if you're just trying to find another person to give you an opinion on a bottle, well, I guess I could just be another one that's like that. But we are going to be trying to focus more on some that you just constantly don't really find out there very often, and some that you do, and see if it's actually worth paying what you pay for. I'm just a typical middle class guy here in Florida, and not in the snow portion, thankfully, but married, have one child, work full time, and do other activities as well. So I will be trying to post a video roughly like one every week. That way it's not overwhelming me, and that way I can provide you guys with these reviews. Please mind the way how this room looks. I'm trying to make it into a whiskey room, and so it's in the works for that. But we're not only going to be trying out different whiskeys, but we're also going to be trying out rums as well, and we're going to be trying out tequilas as well, and give them a tasting and see how they taste as well. So we're not just going to be limited to just whiskeys here on this channel. With that being said, though, let's just go ahead and hop right into our first bottle in this channel that we're going to be tasting, and that is this one. It is the Joss Everett bottle that you can get at Publix. I found it there, and it was on BOGO on special. It's $20, so buy one get one. And I'm concerned for regards to why they have this one on BOGO for buy one get one. Usually, when they do that, it's because they want to get rid of the stuff. And Joss Everett here, it says here that this is a Tennessee sour mash whiskey with natural flavors. This is a 40 ABV, 80 proof. Reads here that the legend of Joss Everett is a wild and storied as the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. We're proud to continue the tradition of making spirits with the same fierce dedication he applied to every aspect of his life. A blend of toasted oak and subtle sweetness. Smooth finish reminiscent of honey. And that's all I get from this. I tried looking everywhere on the internet, on my phone and computer, just trying to find reviews on this. I can't find nothing on this. So maybe I'll be the first guy actually reviewing it. Can't say. But let's give it a shot. I'm here to give you guys a review, so let's give it a taste. This bottle has been opened already. My wife tried some. So I have yet to try it. So I'm curious to see how this is going to taste. She said it was all right, but that concerns me a little bit. And what concerns me is where it says with natural flavors. See what that means. All right. Oh, for those of you that are wondering, it says here that it's made by Joss Everett Spirits, Detroit, Michigan. Just in case you guys were wondering. So, um, it's a really weird smell. And what I mean by weird is that it smells very sweet. I guess would be the terminology for it. It smells very, very sweet. But the thing is that when you smell different whiskey, sometimes you get like brown sugar or you get like a certain type of fruit. It almost reminds me of like a Spanish pastry that has guava in it, or like it almost reminds me of that. And banana. I don't know why, but again, I'm just giving you my point of view on what I'm smelling here in this stuff that I got here. Uh, I just I feel like it's loaded full of sugars that have just been added on there and like sweeteners or something like that. It says natural flavors, but man, I'm really I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of concerned to drink this right now for $20 though. I mean, and with BOGO, I mean, it is what it is. That's all I'm really getting out of it personally. I'm just getting like it's just enhanced sugary guava type pastry, banana. It's just kind of weird. That's all I can think of in my mind. I'm not a professional taster, so I can't give you the like the expert level of tastings that some of these guys get. They're great, good for you, but I don't have that. I'm just trying to tell you what I'm smelling and what I'm going to be tasting from the average guy that just wants to enjoy a good drink. You know, I think it's enough smell. Let's just go ahead and just taste this thing, I guess. So I get this weird banana taste. It's like a, yeah, it's like an artificial sweet. It's like something's just artificial, not chemically. It's just, it says natural flavorings, but I feel like they took this stuff and they loaded it full of these flavors on top of this. It doesn't, I personally don't even think that it even tastes like whiskey, to be very honest. It tastes more like a liqueur than anything. The finish is just lingering there. I don't taste any oak. I don't taste any of that. Um, and now, like at the very end, it's just almost like a. This is gonna sound weird. Almost like when you take a penny and you tasted a penny. It's just got a weird taste to it. Like the finish, it's just weird. And no, I have not put a penny in my mouth. Most likely, is I probably did when I was younger, but I'm just saying, like if you were to put a penny, like that metallic, just weird taste. I don't know what it is. This reminds me reminiscent of a bottle that I have here. It's a rum, but it reminds me just like that. It reminds me. Here it is. It reminds me of this. This is called Bamboo Rum, and I got in essence suckered, played by a coworker to buy this. But this is rum with natural flavors too, and it tasted almost like this with banana flavorings or something like that. And it's 35%. It's not even. This should not even be considered rum. This tastes like trash, and I never will buy a bamboo ever again. Especially when I just found out it was owned by a celebrity. So this is trash stuff. But my wife likes it because it's sweet. So it almost makes me feel like when it comes to this stuff right here, I feel like it's tailoring to a market of those that don't drink whiskey to see, oh, let's load it up full of sugars and other natural flavors so that way they'll like it and they'll buy it and they can get it to whiskey. It almost feels like that. It just does not smell like whiskey. I'm not getting any oak out of this at all. I'm not gonna drink that anymore. I'm not gonna drink that anymore. So that taste is completely artificial. I wouldn't use that to be as a mixture. This does not give any justice in regards to what a Tennessee sour mash is. Like Jack Daniels being what they are, their entry bottle being the sour mash, that's real Tennessee whiskey. And I don't care for it. Be honest, I don't care for the sour mash bill. I like everything else that Jack Daniels got. I like the Gentleman's Jack, their single barrel, the barrel proof. I got a single barrel proof here, and it's fantastic. Um, I'm more of a wild turkey guy. I like that sweet and sour taste that they kind of got going on with it. That was the best representation from another channel that I typically watch. But yeah, this stuff right here. I mean, granted, it was $20, so it's not breaking the bank for me. For somebody who just doesn't care about drinking whiskey, they just, you know those type of guys that they'll just drink anything, just for whatever. You can give them this, and they won't care. But to me, if you're trying to get into whiskeys and you really want to taste it, obviously I have this in a Glencairn. This is not good at all. And I don't even want to taste it with an ice or anything. I don't want to mix it. I don't want to do nothing with this. And I have a brand new bottle here. Either I'll just give it away to somebody, or I'm just gonna give it to those that don't drink whiskey, or like they're whiskey drinkers or whatever. Oh yeah, I have that. I have whatever stuff. You know those type of guys. They'll drink whatever, almost like a fish. I'll give them that. The shooters. You don't want to give them Buffalo Trace and just see them just take it and shoot it and then not even savor it. You don't want to use that. So it's the same thing. I'll probably give them that. But this stuff is absolutely horrible, to be honest. And $20 is hard for me to say it. Me personally, I will never buy this stuff ever again. I think there's other bottles out there that are better for the price. You can get an Evan Williams, and that will taste better. I mean, I already told you guys, I don't do Jack Daniels, and I'd rather drink Jack Daniels entry bottle than drink this. This right there is trash, straight up trash. And I don't want you to keep bashing on it, if for whatever. But I couldn't pass up the BOGO. It was $20. I'm like, man, I'll just give it a try anyways, and I'll post it here. I don't want to extend this video any much longer. I appreciate you watching me drink this poison, pretty much. Again, we're gonna try to do this once every week, and we're gonna try something different. We'll look at and we'll review the price point, and again, see if it's worth your money to buy it and to enjoy it. Uh, my taste buds are different from yours. Maybe if you want to buy this stuff just because, hey, by all means, go right for it. It's your money. Go ahead and get it. But for me, and for anybody that likes to drink anything that's entry, I would say stay far away from this stuff. This stuff is gross. It does not taste like whiskey. So that's my review of this Josh Everett. Thank you once again for clicking on my video. Please subscribe if you want to. Go right ahead and look forward to the next review. Cheers. Oof.